This episode of ApeTV is sponsored by Beefy Finance, the multi-chain yield optimizer. Got crypto? Choose Beefy. Welcome to ApeTV. I'm your host, Be Ridiculous. I'm here with Mantas, co-founder of TrustNFT. How are you doing today, sir?
Very fine. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's exciting times, like hours before an IAO. And usually, since I came on and took over the ApeTV podcast, we've actually been doing post-IAO podcast. And we want to get back to doing the IAO, like interviews before the IAOs. So this is a little bit different for me as well. All right, so decentralized NFT loans and marketplace. Unlock the power of NFTs with our latest IAO, number 11, TrustNFT. I think we need to start with an epic origin story of how TrustNFT came to be, all the way through this wonderful partnership with us here at ApeSwap.
Yeah. Originally, we started the idea in the summer of the last year. We were very hyped about the NFT concept, and our goal was to bring as much utility as we can to this space. Researching the market, we saw that one main problem of NFTs itself is to evaluate the real price of the asset. So we are empowering AI. It looks really difficult in the start of the project, but we are talking with a lot of guys, with a lot of teams, and we have really strong people in our AI team. So now it is possible to do it, and at the moment we are creating it, and we are partnership with well-known Animoca brands, some blockchain centers in Europe, and we made a decision to collaborate with ApeSwap due to the popularity and really active community of ApeSwap. You guys are doing really good work in crypto space. Yeah, so
amazing. I love to hear that. And yeah, we welcome any new projects, right? And especially with NFTs, GameFi, anything that can give your NFT utility. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're allowing users to actually collateralize their NFTs, and that's pretty exciting. All right, so we're super excited. And can you give us some insights on how you plan on spending the funds raised later today when we have the IAO?
Okay, yeah, we have a strict plan according to the funds. Some of them goes to liquidity pools, as everybody knows. We have to create liquidity pools to trade to let people trade our token, but the majority of funds will be allocated for product development. As you know, it consists of UI, front-end development, back-end development, smart contract development, and of course AI. So I believe all the funds goes to the team and product development. I don't know if we are going to fit in these funds, but to bring the initial version, I believe it is enough. And so our main focus is product development. I can't repeat it.
Yeah, that's amazing to hear. I mean, really, like a lot of people don't understand, or they just don't grasp the concept of how much work actually goes into everything that we do here on the blockchain. Like it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week grind. And and I definitely get that. All right, let's talk about collateralizing NFTs. Can you walk us through that process?
Yes. So the initial version 1 will allow each user to provide his own NFT asset for the collection from the collections we are covering so far. We'll guide indicative amount for collateralization. Parties are not limited to these values and might request higher figures, and it's up to the lender to agree upon the final value. It's like a peer-to-peer marketplace. For example, our AI engine might be guiding for the lower value than both parties agree to be acceptable, but we won't limit them to these figures. Version 1 will be driven by borrowers and lenders, mainly. So in case they are happy to lend with interest rate agreed to the listed NFTs with conditions, that NFT will be placed to our smart contract and corresponding funds will be transferred to the borrower. While a loan is active until the full payment or default, lender will have loan ticket at this minted NFT. It's like a pawn shop, as you know. It will be minted NFT, and with this ticket, we can um, get the money back. Yes. So otherwise, if installments will not be paid by the time NFT will be transferred to the lender, given its peer-to-peer market, the overall value and the corresponding collateralization amounts are up to the users. We provide guidance with our AI tools. And the following version will have full AI machine learning driven lending to complete in the usual peer-to-peer market. Yes, and talking about version 2 that is planned next in this year, we will fully automate the process. So our users will be able to deposit to the overall pool to collect resulting rewards without going to the inner hustle. If we want to go into the usual peer-to-peer, we won't limit them. For example, if you go on Amazon and you can get purchase items straight from Amazon or individual sales. In the same spirit, you will be able to deposit to the pool lending, and we will ensure a higher probability of clearance driven by machine learning, not some heuristic human-based landing and stable rewards. That's I guess I was clear.
Yeah, the AI powered stuff it's like super futuristic to me, and it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's our main advantage as I believe.
Yeah. All right. So we know that you can use your NFTs as collateral to apply for loans, and I love this idea. Can we chat about the loan process a little bit more? Because I know you just touched on it. And what are the advantages of using your platform in a couple key areas?
Okay. Unlike other lending platforms providing an only marketplace for peer-to-peer lending, we are aiming to start with machine learning assisted lending in an initial version. We will fully automate borrower side in the subsequent versions. At the moment, once agreement is made, it's up to the both parties to figure out the rest, while we aim to give continuous guidance during the whole contract period and in case of potential loss of money. For example, if you create a loan on another platform at the moment, once the agreement is made, it's all on you to see if all work out or not. In our case, we'll track the value of the underlying collateral over the time and to check for potential defaults.
Thank you for clarifying that. That is amazing. Yeah. Now, for the users that borrow NFTs, how does that process work?
Users are borrowing NFTs. They are connecting to our site. They are connecting wallet with their NFTs, and they select an NFT that they want to borrow. So our NFT evaluation machine will suggest the price of the NFT, but if it is only the recommendation price. So. And they place an offer to our marketplace, and if there is some lenders who are willing to lend this amount of funds, the agreement is made, and after the loan is repaid, NFT is back to the borrower, and the funds are transferred to the lender. If we are having a default, so the NFT goes to the lender if all the funds was previously funded by the borrower. If there was no funds, NFT just lives in a lender's wallet.
Okay. All right. Are there any collections already available, or can you touch on any collections that will be available?
We are working on lots of collections at the moment, and we are working with some Animoca family projects, like Axie Infinity, which has a lot of NFTs. We are now scraping data from OpenSea, from Rarible. Not scraping, we are using APIs to get the prices, and we have some collections done at the moment in Bordeaux and some others. But it is at the moment it is in the process. I believe in the end of the February we will have all the collections listed in our website, which we are analyzing. Then we will empower a community to suggest which collections we have to analyze as more.
Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. I can't wait, man, because I'm late to the NFT scene and I'm just going crazy now. So and just seeing all these new projects pop up, like giving them utility, like if they don't already have utility, is just amazing to me. And like Binance Smart Chain's just starting to gain some ground on a lot of Ethereum projects, and it's super exciting. So now the AI powered aspect, can you share like how does it work, or I don't know how to word that. I never asked an AI question before. Now a message from our sponsor. Want to make your crypto work harder? Then Beefy Finance is exactly what you're looking for. Earn APY while you sleep across multiple blockchains at the click of a button. Beefy Finance is the multi-chain yield optimizer that will help you maximize your gains. Sit back, relax, and auto-compound across 10 blockchains without lifting a finger. With 0% deposit and withdrawal fees available on Crypto.com's Kronos network, there's no reason to miss out. Join $75 million of total value locked and make your stake matter with Kronos. We all want to be the first movers, so why not take part today? Visit beefy.finance, connect your wallet, and see what all the fuss is about. There's never a bad day with a juicy beefy steak.
Okay, that's correct. To obtain continuous prices for NFTs, we use driven pricing that captures underlying changes in the market. For example, there are two potential sources for the value changes. Okay, the overall market might be going down. This is easy one. Or select collection is losing value as other NFTs. And being sold for lower and lower values. If the collection has more than 10,000 assets, you can physically track it all to see if these weaknesses are systematic. We use big data to filter out all these spots to warn us and our users about potential downside risks. So we are analyzing the market, the raw market, and they're analyzing the raw collections and the collection, the outer of the collections, and some other factors that will be introduced in the final product launch, final version 1 launch. So these factors will be introduced shortly, all the factors. So you can follow our Medium. We have a really very interesting topics about our AI, and you can follow it and you can see how we are measuring, how we are doing, how we are estimating the price of NFTs.
Yeah, that's super interesting to me. Like I said, I can't wait to use your guys' platform. It's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. We always have to talk about tokenomics here on ApeTV. Can you shed some light on yours?
Sure. Tokenomics is a crucial part of the project. Basically set back the fundamentals for potential growth and stability of the token itself. In order to develop the best fit model for TrustNFT, we worked on together with token lead at Animoca Brands, Mohamed Ezeldin, who has an extensive experience in developing the best fit tokenomics model for projects which are going public. Our main goal was to create a strong background and fundamentals by opening additional liquidity pools for other Animoca family tokens such as REF, Tower, GMI, and Quid. On top of that, liquidity mining section enables us to open pools in other exchanges and other chains in the long run with bridges. Currently considering liquidity pools chains such as Ether and Polygon as to have layer 2 scaling option. One might ask, what does treasury section include? Well, we do do see it as one of the key sections in our tokenomics, and includes staking bonuses for private sale investors, marketing, partnerships. Overall, treasury might be seen as an operational section which will support projects marketing team and allow to fulfill agreements with partners, guarantee staking bonuses to private sale investors, and support liquidity mining if it is needed later. Model also includes two utility sections. I mean, insurance and lending pools will be used within the platform ecosystem. Insurance pools will allow borrowers and lenders to secure insurance for agreement. While lending pool will come into effect as soon as auto lending model is launched, and we will offer rewards and TrustNFT tokens for the liquidity providers. These are pretty much the key points one should have in mind about economics. If there are any further questions or comments, feel free to contact team members directly, and we will be glad to discuss it.
Those sound like some pretty solid tokenomics to me. And I heard Polygon and I heard Ether, and that makes me even more excited.
Ether is NFTs are mainly on Ether or Solana at the moment, but to provide low transaction fees, we are going to use bridges and have smart contracts also on Matic network.
Amazing. Yeah. The more you talk about it, the more I get excited about this IAO coming up. And I know you guys got to be super excited, and like the nerves got to be hitting right about now because it's about to happen in a few hours now.
Yeah. Can't wait for it.
I know that the nerves, like, and like I said when we were talking before we started the podcast, is like most of the time I do it post IAO, and everybody's nerves are down, and we're just having fun, and it's super exciting, man. And I'm going to be helping deploy all the stuff too. That I do some of that behind the scenes work as well.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have to manage it, I believe.
We were testing it last night, like testing the UI and all that stuff, and it's super exciting. Like, our core team Discord was super hyped. We're ready for this. All right. So in terms of a roadmap, what do users have to look forward to throughout 2022?
Yeah, so our main focus at the SAM is product development. So in first, like in March, in the end of the March, we are hoping to release version 1. So in the first weeks of the March, we are going to have a testnet, and at the same time, we are going to audit our smart contract and then have a security test and penetration testing and load testing, and go to bring the product really secure in the market. After that, we are going to create auto lending pools, staking pools, and so on and so on. So we are going to break down all these stuffs, and I believe in a Q4 we are going to have a fully functionable project. But version 1 will let people to use platform and will bring a lot of utility. I believe in this quarter. At the moment, as of the marketing side, we are going to create some. We are going to create some governance to empower our community to be part of the project, so we can vote on some specific features about our product, such like interfaces, like a chatbot interface, or for example, metaverse interface for the learning. As it is, now it is in consideration, but we are going to let the community to come in. And one thing that I'm going to propose for the community is bug bounty programs, like is doing other compounds. We are going to let people to join our GitHub and to find potential bugs. So we are going to reward them and to let them to be a part of the project.
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's always good to hear when product development is like the main focus, right? And then you got to throw in the community, like yeah, it's always great to get the community to contribute as well, especially like the community is such a huge thing in crypto.
Yes, I believe it's one of the main
Yeah,
part.
yeah, it's like a main driver for like any of these platforms, right? And it's like you got a great core community that actually want to help make the product better. It makes everything better.
Yeah. Uh, so at the moment, we are having the really good community. Some of them are developers and so on, and so they're having a support from the community. As we are very, very happy and hyped, and I'm going to let them to be a part of the product. So we are going to let them test better versions, so we can not even earn rewards, but to help the product grow and to really. As you can see, when we are developing, we can see some things from our side, but when we let the community to use our platform, we can see some things from other side that we can't see it in our place. So I believe it is crucial to run the community step by step.
Yeah, fresh eyes. Because like when you're
Yes,
staring at
that's
the code and then you're staring at the UI, code, UI
yeah.
all
Yeah,
day.
Microsoft is calling, sorry, Microsoft is calling testing man the corridor. So if you just call the random people to test out your product and he is not able to use it, so something is wrong.
Yeah.
So same concepts we are going to do, but only with our community members.
Yeah, yeah. I believe me, man. I was going through. I'm in VS Code all the time. I'm just staring at code, and my eyes start to hurt. You know, yeah.
Yeah,
So fresh eyes is super big. Like, and we normally, if we're about to release like a new UI or like a refresh, we'll have our admins
yeah,
go through and pick it apart. Try to break it. And yeah, dude,
yeah.
that's an amazing idea. Like we just started doing it a couple months back, and it's been working wonders.
Yeah, definitely. I was working in IT section about 15 years, and I know that I'm developing for myself. And I see that everything is okay, but
Yeah,
and then comes testers, and they see no, guys, not always okay. So we have to test it as more as possible to do peer programming, so peer testing and so on and so on. Security product development is in the first place, but in a product development, security comes also in the first place of a product development. So as we know, a lot of hacks in crypto space, so we have to be very, very secure and very, very cautious.
yes, very, very cautious. It's like you're dealing with people's money. You want to make sure everything works, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely super important. So you want to plug your socials? I do YouTube videos, so I'll go grab all your socials and I'll put them in the description. So
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Just
yeah, I'll just throw them in the comment. I'll go grab your socials and I'll put them in there. So anybody listening, go to my YouTube. I'll have a link to my YouTube as well, and in the
okay.
description, all of their socials will be in there.
Okay.
Amazing. Do you have any closing comments before this IAO? I know you guys got to be
Ah,
super pumped.
We are really super pumped at the moment. We are really waiting for the IEO to start and hoping everything will be okay. I believe we will have a lot of work after the IEO, so I believe we will have much more community members because ApeSwap has a really good community, and we're really excited about this night. We have 12 hours to begin, and I hope it will be enough to finish it. And right after IEO, the real work will just begin.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, if you guys, don't be shy. If you guys need help, reach out. We'll send some of our admins to assist, like with your users, like on how to claim and all that stuff. Like our admins are super on top of that. So if you guys need any help, just let us know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think they actually do it on their own already. So you'll probably see a lot of our admins in your Telegram and your Discord, like helping people. Oh man, it was great having you on today.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Is there anything else you want to touch on?
Oh no, I believe we talked all the major things. We talked about the product itself, our focus on how we are approaching the product development and what is our main goals, and we talked about economics, which is a crucial part, I believe. And all the things we will see in the next year.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure everybody listening will be looking forward to it. I'm not sure exactly when this episode's going to air, but just so everybody knows, the date of this recording is the date that the IAO will be going live. So it was a pleasure having you on ApeTV today, and yeah, I hope you have a great day.
That's my pleasure.
And I'm definitely going to be in your DMs asking as soon as this launches how to use it and
Okay.
get the beta date, because I love being a beta tester.
Okay. You can be an alpha testing also.
Oh yeah, I like alpha testing too.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, have a great day, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep in touch.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.